5th Moone Kilomarathon took place recently in the South Kildare village. A huge crowd gathered to run and jog the 26-kilometre course. There was also a 10k course for those who wanted to do a shorter distance.
Three charities will benefit from this as well. And the great thing in all today is that we have Irish TV here with us today. So they're all going to be on TV.
Our connection is that Tony Donoghue is a huge supporter of Crumlin, and each year Tony puts on this Kilomarathon and does part of it for Our Lady's Children's Hospital Crumlin. Over the years, Tony has raised thousands of euros to help support Crumlin Hospital. Money went towards building the cardiac unit, the cancer unit and general funding in the hospital.
We've been involved with the Moone Kilomarathon in terms of sponsorship for the last 5 years, and for us it ticks all the boxes for what local community events that we want to get in to be seen to be supporting, because the community of Moone and Castledermot support my business throughout the year, and this is a great opportunity for us to give back. We rely on the support of the people in the community, and this is our opportunity to give back to the local community. So for us, like I said earlier, it ticks all the boxes.
Sinead, it's Saturday morning. Tell me, why are you here?
I'm here because it's a great cause, and especially for Crumlin Hospital, as my son has a heart condition, so I do everything I can to help him out.
Well, every event of this nature needs a driving force, and in this case, it's chief organiser Tony Donoghue.
In 2010, I saw a Kilomarathon on some English paper running in the Midlands of England, and I thought about that's no race like that in Ireland, and it's still the only race like that in Ireland. It's a marathon running kilometres rather than miles.
So have you travelled from the States?
We're on semester at sea, so we're on a study abroad program where we live on a cruise ship, and we're doing like 15 countries in 100 days. And so we're in Ireland for 4 days, and this is our last day.
We got to make the most of it.
Okay, so you're in Ireland, it's your last day, you decided to go running.
I've never done a 10K before. I've only done a 5K, but I'm really willing to push myself and do this. It's going to be awesome.
Eddie O'Neill, first across the line in the 10k. It's a warm day. What was it like out there?
Yeah, it's fairly warm, alright, but there's a nice bit of shade around in the ditches and all that. It's fairly undulating as well. But I'm just back from overseas there, so running 36 plus degrees heat out there, you should be used to it. Like, or you'd like to think, yeah, but you know, it's Irish, we're never happy. Find something to complain about.
Audrey Dunn from Castledermot Medical Hall. You're one of the sponsors of today's event. Tell me why you come on board.
Well, we're absolutely delighted to be a part of this very special local event, the Moone Kilomarathon. We've supported the event for the last number of years. We've come on board a little bit more strongly this year, and great for two fantastic charities, Bardstown and for Crumlin Children's Medical Hospital, and also then for Moone National School as well. We try to participate and support local events and fundraisers and charities as much as we possibly can. So something like this, we're absolutely delighted to be on board and give back to the local community as much as possible.
Brian Kerwin, you ran a great race in the Kilomarathon. Tell me what it was like out there.
Thank you. Yeah, it was tough. I ran it last year as well, and I was second. I think it was maybe 10 seconds faster last year, but weather conditions were much hotter this year. So last 10k was pretty shaky. I had a 22-mile run last weekend in preparation for Dublin City, so it was a bit tougher today, but I got through it.
Pauline Curley from Tullamore Harriers, first lady to cross the line in the Kilomarathon. Must feel good.
It feels great. It's great to be able to come back here. I was here in 12, sorry. And yeah, it's good to come back here and defend my title.
I know it's warm standing here at the finish line. It must have been roasting out there.
It wasn't too bad. It was breezy and quite in places, you know, but no, it was a fabulous morning. Can't complain. You know, we're never happy whether it's raining, windy or sunshine, so you take what you get in the day.
So the government's support for sport in this country, where is it at?
Look, you know, when we talk about the health policy and Healthy Ireland, which is a new policy that Leo Varadkar is bringing out, in the past, sport was just the brief of Minister for State, as in Michael Ring, but now we need a much more holistic approach to it when we look at childhood obesity levels in our schools and everything. Being more active, getting a little bit more active from the elite sport person, but all the way down to making ourselves more active in our community and following on from the great work of the likes of Operation Transformation is absolutely key. And it's a great thing to be able to be here as local TD supporting the efforts here today.
Aisling, we saw you at the start line just before the race. You've got through it, you've finished. How did it go?
Well, as you can see, slightly wrecked. Yeah, really delighted with my time. I had a PB today, so just came in and under 2:03, I think, or something like that. So anybody who knows Billy Porter from Parnell will know you can't say no to him. So it's all down to his great training. So delighted, brilliant event, so well run, and have to say I'm so happy.
You're a well-experienced marathon runner yourself.
Well, would you believe I only took it up when I was 65. I'm 70, going on 77 today.
Well, fair play to you. That's good going.
Well, thanks very much.